Standing on the edge of reality, sleepwalk toes on a paper thin ledge. Every thought like a moth in a jar, wings beating cracks in the glass. Looking at a hole in the air, breath held tight in my teeth. All the rules peel off like paint. All the names fall off my grief. I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of what I am, on the edge of what I'll be. I look into the void, and the void looks back at me. Yeah. Shadows twitch under my skin, crawl slow up the walls. Every scream's just a distant cousin of the echo in my skull. Howlers sing in a language that tastes like metal and snow. Ghosts fade through my fingers, taking every place I could go. I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of what I am, on the edge of what I'll be. I look into the void, and the void looks back at me. If I jump, do I fall, or do I wake up? If I turn, do I lose what held me up? Every fear has my face, has my voice. Every choice, just another kind of woe. I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of who I was, on the edge of who I'll be. I look into the void, and the void looks back at me. Standing on the edge of reality, whisper, are you still me? The abyss just breathes, then softly hands my gaze back to me.
You're live.
Welcome to Duck in a Raincoat, spooky stuff and odd ideas, because the world is full of strange and we want to talk about it. This is my oldest friend Bella.
Hi.
And my husband Krypton.
Hello.
Today we're talking about slumber party games, and I'm not talking about Capture the Flag. Why Duck in a Raincoat, you didn't ask? It's a tale of typos and autocorrect that, well, I think I'm going to let you guys figure it out. But I thought it was an odd thing and it felt right. So, before we talk about slumber party games, I have a warm-up. So, if you had to guess the top 10 states where you were most likely to have alien contact, throw some out here. I'm gonna
Idaho.
Okay.
Utah.
Utah?
Yeah.
New Mexico.
I think it's Black Mesa, Utah.
Black Mesa's in New Mexico, unless we're talking about the one in Oklahoma.
No, then I'm not talking about anything correct.
Okay, so like number one, if you had to guess number one,
I would still say New Mexico because Roswell,
this is true.
Area 51, Naruto running.
Okay. Right? I almost wanted to go just because spectacle. Okay, so I've got Idaho, Utah, New Mexico. You guys, I think are going to be surprised. So keep in mind, your chance of shark attack is 1 in 11.5 million. Okay, those are the odds for a shark attack. Okay. In the United States, there is one reported alien contact per 1,770 people. We couldn't add 6 more and make it like a cool number.
No.
But yeah, one reported contact of some sort, including up to and including abductions, in 1,770 people. So that's the U.S. Okay, I'm gonna go like, I almost call him Dave Matthews, but I mean David Letterman and go backwards. So number 10, with a total of 2,934 reported contacts, giving it an average, like the ratio here is 1 per 1,260 people. Okay, that's your odds for contact. New Mexico is number 9, with 1 per 1,169 people. Then Vermont. Wouldn't have called Vermont.
No.
1 per 1,158 people. Montana. It's another big state.
It's a big state with not a lot of
Like,
people.
Yes. 1 per 1,125. Number 6 is Texas.
That doesn't surprise me.
Right? I mean, Texas is big. With it's 1 in 1,119, with a total of 6,698 contacts reported since they started counting in 1974.
What's wrong with Texas?
How long do we have?
Right? We should move on. So, number 5, and much further down on the list, honestly, than I thought it was going to be, is Florida. Right? They've been in contact with a lot of things, just fewer aliens than. So, Florida is, your odds are 1 in 1,102. Okay. Not surprisingly, at number 4 is Oregon.
Okay.
1 per 1,054. The top three surprised me, especially the number 1. New York recently moved up to number 3. New York State. Your odds are 1 in 1,003. With about 6,000 sightings. Now, here's the deal. Like, the number of sightings is ratioed with the number of people in the state. So, obviously, like, state with lower population but more sightings, odds go up. It's very mathy. Number 2 is Washington State. Less surprising. Normally, they have contact with not aliens. Like, expecting Bigfoot here, and no, aliens too. Although when we go down the Bigfoot rabbit trail, which I'm not going to get off on right now, it's a problem. There are a lot of things about Bigfoot, and there might be some UFO tie-ins there. 1 in less than 1,000, 1 in 977. The number 1 state, though, like with the greatest ratio of reports, you're most likely to meet or be a person who has made contact with aliens? Delaware. Right? What? Yeah, like out of nowhere, Delaware. So
what
like,
the hell is going on in Delaware?
Right?
I have questions.
So it's 1 per 928. Now, the total reports since 1974 of alien contact is only 447, but you got to include in your, you got to factor in the fact that Delaware, not a big state.
Not a big state.
So 447 people in Delaware is a bigger percentage than, say, Texas or, I was looking. So New Mexico's on the list. Idaho and Utah?
Not anywhere near it.
Not even top 10. So, you want to know what state's last? Where you are least likely to encounter an alien? This one surprised me a little too. It's Louisiana.
Yeah, you're going to encounter a gator before you encounter an alien.
Right, there's a lot of things to encounter.
There's a lot of things to encounter in Louisiana.
I've seen some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bourbon Street hookers on a Monday night. Sex workers. Have beards. It's a thing. It was weird. I was a teenager on a church trip. Watch
You
what
were a
happened there.
teenager on a church trip experiencing
On
sex
Bourbon
workers
Street
on Bourbon
on a
Street.
Monday night. It was an experience.
I mean, we grew up Baptist. It doesn't surprise me.
Right, there were some experiences. Yeah, no. Last Louisiana had 3,464 total reported. No. 1,226. Sorry, total reported contacts, which means your odds are 1 in 3,464, which is much higher than Georgia at number 10. Oklahoma was kind of middling.
Yeah,
That's isolated, I think, to the Panhandle a lot.
that doesn't surprise me either.
Yeah. So anyway, that was I started looking at that and I was like, well, that's interesting, and I didn't know there was a top 10 list. So I was like, that's what we're doing. Okay, so now moving into slumber party games. So there are 4 main types from what I could find, and we'll break those down in a minute. They're usually played by older children in their teen years, ages 10 to 15. Do we have any personal experiences?
Yeah, there were a few slumber parties with us growing up.
Yes.
I wasn't allowed to have slumber parties when I was a kid, so we couldn't go anywhere or do anything. I mean, we were at home by ourselves most of the time. So
I was only allowed
I
to
don't
go to
have much
slumber
to
parties
contribute
at
this time.
courthouse.
And there were definitely no very like witchy coded kind of
Yeah, I got in trouble for doing numerology at your house.
paranormal-ish kind of things in here. So what I found is 4 main categories are either some sort of divination that involves some sort of prediction, and games that involve trying to find deeper information into stuff, whether it's about yourself, other people, contacting long dead so-and-sos. Then there are the ones that are physical, psychological tricks and hypnosis, games that cause a physical reaction, auditory or visual experience, or psychosomatic moments. And I'll break some of those down. And then there's really intense hide and seek. Like, this is not just sardines.
That's not anything I'm familiar with at all.
Sardines at a church lock-in. Not that. That makes it sound like we ate fish there. That's not what happened. It's a hide and seek game where, like, when you find the person that's hiding, you hide with them until everybody's together.
I missed that lock-in.
Yeah, no, it was wild. I hid under a table for a long time. And then there's the urban legend type. So they're activities that are tied to stories, and they're trying to evoke or invoke a legend or legendary ghost. So your Bloody Mary, your Candyman, your those sort of things.
Yeah.
Let me go to my next page. All right. So under the divination types, like, what comes to mind when you think about divination first thing?
We used to do this game called True Love, where, like, you'd write out someone's name and you'd write out your crush's name and then your name, and then you'd figure out how many letters are in common with the phrase true love, and it would predict how compatible you are.
And that one did not come up in my research, but I remember that.
That sounds so silly.
It is absolutely silly, but I freaked the little Baptist girl out at one of Graves' summer parties because I was doing this. She said, "That's witchcraft."
Of
Like,
course.
oh, buddy. So the first one, of course, that came up for me was the Ouija board.
Ouija board, yeah, Ouija. Yeah,
I have never touched a Ouija board.
I have.
I'm afraid. How'd that go?
I was mid-teens at a slumber party with a girl from high school, which was one of the few times that I got to go to someone else's house that wasn't yours. And she busts out the Ouija board, so we start. First, it tries to tell us this is the vampire Lestat.
It's like,
It's like, no, I don't think you're a fictional vampire, buddy, but
Call BS on that one.
cool. And then it tried to tell me that some random dude from our high school was in love with me, and I'm like, I don't think so. And then it told me I was going to meet my husband in Atlanta, Georgia.
Lestat, buddy, you are striking out.
Yeah, I'm going to meet my future husband in Atlanta, Georgia at a movie theater,
Sounds
and gave me his
cheesy.
name.
So, Pete Aspen,
If you're out there in Atlanta, hi.
we will find you in a movie theater soon. That sounded creepy.
I am not finding anybody.
No creep.
Nope. No.
No creepy.
So,
Nope.
much in a similar vein of a Ouija board is a game I found called Ghost. So, this is how it goes. I'd never heard of this one.
Neither have I.
In a dark room full of candles, shuffle a deck of cards 9 times and deal yourself 11 cards face down. Place the remaining cards in a deck in front of others. Ask questions to the ghost and watch them respond. Hearts mean yes, spades mean no, diamonds mean maybe, and clubs mean I don't know.
I feel like we need to play this.
Right? I'm like, I want to experiment. It doesn't matter that I'm and not a teenager anymore. I don't know. I thought that was interesting, and I'd never.
No, I have
never
not heard of that one.
And then of course there is good old Cash and Mash. You remember that? I remember
Yeah.
sitting and doing this in church. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
So you would make a list, okay, and you would write Mash at the top. Although the Baker girls actually introduced me to Cash, which was castle instead of mansion.
They're the ones that told me that true love was witchcraft, but MASH is okay.
Right. So like we got Bob, Steve, and Bill, and then you've got like I don't remember.
It was your job, whatever your job was going to be.
So like I don't know, nurse,
Author,
pop star, author. We're just
whatever their job was going to be.
banker, builder,
Can we build it? Yes, we can.
janitor. Like you always had to kind of throw in what
An
felt like
oddball.
a bad one
Yeah.
or whatever. And then it was numbers, like how many kids.
Yes.
So like 2, 3, and then like 17, because we'd always put something crazy.
You have
in there
to,
too,
yeah.
because we were children. And then you draw circles until the person tells you to stop,
Stop.
and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so then you would like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you cross it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cross it out. 1, 2,
Don't forget to count MASH too.
Oh yeah. Where did I? Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay.
Who are we marrying?
So let's see. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot this. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna stop halfway through because
Okay. You
this
need
is
to
gonna get old.
turn it a little bit. It's glittered. They can't see this.
Is this visible?
No.
Tell me where.
It's just a white sheet. Turn
Okay.
it turn it down.
Down?
Down. Yep.
Can you?
That's kind of can see it there.
Okay.
It's the light's glaring so bad.
If you can kind of see it, basically, you've got this whole spread, and it tells you what you're gonna do.
A mansion, an apartment, a shack, or a house.
Yes, where you're gonna live and how many kids. Like we dodged a bullet. We got rid of the 17. You can't see that anyway.
And we married Bob.
We married Bob.
Which is not Pete Aspen.
It is not Pete Aspen.
You don't know his real name.
What's that? What's
It might
that
be
lied?
Bob. We don't know.
Pete Bob Aspen. Hi.
He's like a cousin.
Okay. We sat and did that in church
Yeah,
a lot.
a lot. I went to a Christian school and we did it a lot there.
Yeah.
And then we got busted one time because we're sitting in the library and the library had this big window. And we're sitting by the window doing this. And of course, we had boys' names in the class.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the boys that's on the list's older brother comes by the window and sees what we're doing and crouches down and watches us plot to marry his brother. And then he sends someone in to snatch the sheet and runs off with it.
He was just jealous.
Yeah,
Right.
nobody wants to marry him.
No.
Mm-mm.
For small reasons. So then there's another game called Concentrate. It's another one I've never heard of. I almost put it under like the tricks heading. But after reading it and reading the lore, it's supposed to tell you how you die. So I put it under divination.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold it. This one has like complicated instructions, so I have to pull this up because it's a lot.
I don't know if I want to know how I'm going to die.
Right. I was not super into that.
Unless it's something really freaking awesome. I don't. Mm-mm.
We had a little conversation about this at work the other day. I was like, explosion. It'd be quick.
It's probably going to be I tried to pet something I shouldn't pet.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, Bobcat's so cute.
The odds of
kitty.
Okay. So there is an entire rhyme, and part of this I encountered. Like part of this, the start of it,
No, I'm
there's
scared.
like a crack an egg on your head, feel the yolk run down.
Yeah, yeah.
That comes from concentrate. That comes from
Really?
this game. Yep.
No, because we did.
Yeah. And you kind of just did it to creep each other
Yeah.
out. So there's like a guide and a participant, and it's concentrate on what I'm saying. People are dying, children are crying, concentrate. Crack an egg on your head, let the yolk run down, let the chills run up, let the yolk run down. Crack an egg on your head, let the yolk run down, let the chills run up, let the yolk run down. And so while you sing or speak the verses, you thump their head and like run your hands down so they feel the creepy.
Yeah.
And there's all the instructions are here for what to do, like the whole letting your yolk run down and all that. Then it goes further. Like I know, like the crack an egg on your head, feel the yolk run down.
Yeah,
it
I
kind
know
of made
that.
you shiver, and it was a little creepy.
It gets the goosebumps on the back of your neck.
Then we go further. Squeeze 2 oranges on your shoulders. Let the juice run down. Let the chills run up.
Nope.
And the juice run down. Sounds really.
Sounds like we're doing something else, and I'm not doing
sticky,
it.
Right? Let the chills run up. Let the juice run down. And you kind of like squeeze the shoulders and twist them a little bit, and run your hands down their back again.
That sounds so dirty.
I was going to say, none of this sounds like a slumber party game. It sounds like a setup to something else.
Okay. And then we turn another corner. Stick 10 needles in your sides. Let the blood run down.
Hard pass.
Let the chills run up. Let the blood run down. Stick 10 needles in your sides. Let the blood run down. This is on the word needles. You stick all 10 of your fingers in the participant's side. And on the phrase, let the blood run down, you run your fingers down their side. Then stab a knife in your back. Let the blood run down. Let the chills run up. Let the blood run down. Stab a knife in your back. Let the blood run down. And you thump with like the outside of your fist.
No,
yeah, we never made it this far.
We didn't do this at Baptist slumber parties.
And then wrap a rope around your neck. Wrap till it's tight. Wrap a rope around your neck and pull. While your speaker sing the verse, use the following motions. On the word rope, mime wrapping a rope around the principal's neck. Do not place your hands around their neck. Simply draw a line around their neck with your hand and simulate the rope.
Don't choke out someone else at a slumber party. That's frowned upon.
That sounds like experience talking.
There was this thing where you had people like squat and then you squeezed them and let go and they were supposed to pass out. It didn't make it on this list either, but I can't remember enough about it.
I vaguely remember things like that.
Yeah. And then like our parents were all cautioning us about it.
Yes,
So
yes.
On the word pull, place your hand on the principal's shoulders and push lightly but sharply downwards. You're standing on a building, you're out on the ledge, you're feeling very dizzy and you're close to the edge and someone pushes you and then you shove them. And one of the sets of instructions I read for this, I said, like, make sure they're near a bed or something and shove them down.
Don't shove people onto beds at slumber parties either.
So the participant is supposed to have their eyes closed the entire time. And then when you tell them to open their eyes, whatever color they see is how they're going to die. So that's where we make it into the divination portion.
Yeah, the rest of it's just assault.
So if it's red, they will die by stabbing. If it's blue, they will die by drowning. Yellow for poison, orange for fire, green for falling, purple for asphyxiation. That makes sense. Gray, die by illness. White, old age and ascend to heaven. That's specific.
Because only the
Black.
old people go to heaven.
Black, they will die of old age and descend to hell. And brown, they will be buried alive.
Hard pass.
Right?
I'll stick to petting bobcats. I'm not.
So all of a sudden we've gone from, oh, Ouija board's kind of fun. Oh, little light divination. Let's
Let's
figure out
find
who
out
we're
how
gonna
you
marry.
die.
And then we're gonna like push you around with your eyes closed and figure out how you're
And
gonna die.
Mime choking you
Yes. Yes.
in
Because
sticky
that's
orange
normal.
juice.
So like I got to that one and I was like, this is why in the late 80s, early 90s, I got several lectures before I ever went to any slumber party with somebody we didn't know super well.
Yeah.
It was, don't do any of this stuff. It's evil. And like, just because everything's the devil doesn't like,
I mean, we also grew up in the heart of satanic panic
yes.
in a Baptist church.
And so there was a whole lot of like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. But looking back, like, no, I get it.
That's messed up.
Like, this is, and am I worried about summoning the devil into my life with this? No, I am worried about assault a little.
A little bit.
Like,
Yeah.
No, we got to the stab 10 needles in your sides, and I'm like, buddy,
I'm out.
someone's gonna get hit.
So, moving on from the disturbing one, because, whew,
That was
then
rough.
there's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
yeah. So then we've got 3 kings and 3 mirrors, and I found 2 similar ones. One called 3 kings, the other called 3 mirrors. You set up 2 mirrors facing each other and sit in a chair, which is the king's throne, and then you hold a lit candle without looking at the flame. Okay. Adolescence with fire scares me a little.
I think this
Not
comes
gonna
from
lie.
setting bathroom rugs on fire.
That was my brother. That was not me. I did like trim the rug and hide the fire, but that was not me. I played with fire over water. I was smarter than he was. So it says beginning at you ask questions into the darkness, beginning at precisely 3:30 a.m. You will see that time come up a lot in these.
Yeah.
Which for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, witching hour.
Yeah. I
very
was going to
much.
say that witching hour.
Yep, very much the witching hour. You hear that a lot, whether you're talking about paranormal activity, witchcraft,
Satan.
yes, demons and summoning and all kinds of stuff. Like, that time comes up a lot. Which tells me that some of these things, and we'll get into that with another one later, have older roots.
Yeah.
And so supposedly you will get an answer from one of the mirrors. Again, this is not, a lot involve mirrors too, which I didn't even play these games and I'm scared of mirrors.
I don't do. Yeah, we're not asking questions to mirrors because.
Mirrors lie. So, then there's the pencil game. For this, all you need is a sheet of paper and 2 pencils. You draw a large X on the paper and label 2 quadrants, 2 no, and the other 2 yes. Cross the pencils over the paper to form 4 separate boxes. I could not make that make sense in my head.
I have done some form of this because I remember this.
So you say, Charlie, are you here? And if one of the pencils moves toward yes, you may have just communicated with a ghost.
Named
And then-
Charlie.
And then apparently
Did he bite you?
Then my finger, Charlie. It
Oh,
hurt.
Charlie, that hurt.
So again, that's a yes or no question kind of divination.
I mean, isn't that the same thing when you're flipping a coin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coin flip, the card pulling, a lot of them are yes no
Yeah.
kind of things. So that's the end of the divination list. Obviously, we've come up with a couple more just talking about it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't, divination in and of itself, a lot of people really, they want to know. You want to know.
Everybody has questions they want answers to that
And
you
there
can't
are
necessarily
still,
get anywhere else, so we go to the spirit world.
like, everything from Ask Jeeves to tarot to palm reading to, we want to seek meaning and understanding, especially from someone who lived before,
Or the vampire Lestat.
or the vampire Lestat. Some experience and can help. And so the hunger for divination makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I said I looked at Charlie and was going to the Charlie of it, the slumber party nature of it. I mean, they're kids.
Well, the young teens, that's when you're really questioning everything.
Your body is full of hormones. Everything's
I
changing.
have all these feelings, and what do they mean?
Yes. And you start thinking about your life and your future, and
And who are you going to marry, and are you going to have 17 kids in a shack?
right? Like you're old enough to understand you have a future, but you're not quite old enough to start planning for it yet. Not really. Okay, so that brings us to the next set, which are the physical and psychological tricks / hypnosis kind of things. I have encountered a few more of these in person, actually. Yeah. They are a little less woo-woo witchy stuff that was forbidden.
Oh, okay.
We did anyway, and that's how we got
I got
right?
one here.
Okay.
Fat Man says, do you think divination reveals the future, or does it help shape it?
That's an interesting
That
question.
is an interesting point.
Well, okay, I've got something for this. Norse mythology, Odin wants to know his fate. And so he goes and he learns about his fate. And he knows that Ragnarok is kicked off by Baldur's death. And I think it's Baldur.
That feels
Baldur's
right.
death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not our Norse expert.
When he finds out about this, he decides he's going to make it so that Baldur can't die. Well, he finds out about everybody that was involved with Ragnarok. This is before it even happens. He finds out all these things, like Jormungandr's going to kill, so and so. Fenrir is going to kill so and so. And so what he does is he takes and he locks them up. He doesn't know that they're Loki's children. So Loki decides he's going to get back at him. And so the whole story kind of kicks off where, because they're locked up, Loki comes back and he's like, well, I'm going to kill Baldur. That's his child. That's his, his praised, favorite kid. So he convinces somebody else to do it. It happens. I could go into that big old long story, but I don't want to eat up all your time. But the point is none of it would have happened if he didn't know about it.
Fair, yeah.
So his quest for wisdom with divination, it actually brings it to pass. And I mean, even Doctor Who, if you find out your future, it's set in stone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that whole, I don't want to get into quantum physics with you, but if it's observed, then it's that way. So, that was the whole thing with Rory and Amy Pond. That's how it all ended.
Yeah.
They found out their fate. So,
and then it
I don't know.
Inevitable.
Yep. He could have had it changed if nobody saw that sign. And so, I mean, it's 6 one and half a dozen the other. Fat Man, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Got told by a Ouija board at 15, 16 that I'm going to marry this dude that I meet in Atlanta. And the one time I've been in Atlanta was just in the airport for a layover. But I had the thought, and this was in my 30s, of maybe I should make a longer layover and go to the movies in Atlanta.
Right. Where you may or may not have met Pete Bob Aspen. I mean, or
So it's like it plants that seed in your head doing the divination, and then you can follow that or not.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And trying to avoid it, could that
Yeah,
be what triggers it too, you know?
exactly.
So all right.
I feel like it's a bit of a paradox because is it one or is it the other, or was it always supposed to happen that way, whether you'd known or not would it have happened, and you can't know that.
Yeah.
So yeah. There so what do you think? Final answer, what do you think? Let's go with Bella.
I don't know. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Like I said, did this at 16, and then in my 30s, I'm like, well, maybe I should go make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Grave?
I can't believe in coincidences. I've seen too many things.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think just like anything else, divination is a tool for deeper understanding. And I could say that about divination. I could say that about therapy, which plenty of people need. I could say that about reading, especially reading like self-help books, nonfiction kind of things, journaling, anything that really kind of helps you plan and understand and look at the world around you and handle it. I think all of those are tools, and if you let it dictate what you do, I think it might create a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so
I know that was not an answer. Like the placebo effect works. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
all right.
Mine
So-
was a
so-
non-answer too. Sorry.
Here's one way of kind of thinking about it, at least for me. Is destiny real? So if destiny's real, then it doesn't matter if you know it's going to happen or not, because it's going to happen anyways. So divination just tells you ahead of time.
Yep.
But if you actually have free will and it's not all locked in stone from the beginning, then divination could point you in the correct direction. It
Or
could
warn you.
Or
warn you. So
you can prepare for whatever is going to happen.
you may not be able to, let's say it tells you something bad's going to happen. You may not be able to change it, but how you react to it may be different, maybe good. So that's my thoughts. So
Okay.
there you go, Fat Man. Okay,
Well,
sorry to derail us.
Now that no, it didn't derail us. We're
No.
still on topic, and now I'm going to change the topic.
We're going to quickly sidestep and away from this one
Okay.
because
So, physical and psychological traits and hypnosis. We have the Queen of Spades, which feels very much like Bloody Mary to me, but prepare a spooky bathroom ritual, which, right, those words, I don't like them together.
No.
Place a Queen of Spades card against the mirror and draw a set of stairs with red lipstick. Light a candle, close your eyes, and chant, Queen of Spades come, 3 times to see if it appears. If you're unsuccessful, make sure to tell her to go away, or else. I'm like,
Or else what?
well, it's like, what exactly is supposed to appear?
The instructions unclear.
Because the cards are there already.
The card is already there. The Queen of Spades appeared. I put it there.
Right? So yeah, that one, I have a feeling what we're going for with that one is an optical illusion.
Yeah. Is the card supposed to walk down the lipstick stairs?
I don't,
Instructions unclear.
yeah, I don't understand the point of the stairs. And then of course we've got good old light as a feather, ship as a board. I remember
Those of us who grew up with the craft.
Yep. I remember being strongly cautioned by adults in my life not to ever participate in this.
The devil.
It will let the devil in.
Devil. It opens a portal.
Yes. We ascribed a lot of power to the devil that I'm not sure even the Bible grants him. Then we have Sandman, which is pretty much the opposite of light as a feather, stiff as a board. You're still laying on the floor. You're still touching the person, but you
That's
start
the main
saying
reason I didn't play those. It was too much touching.
Sandman, 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 and then you feel like you're being weighed down by sandbags, which sounds terrible to me, and I don't want to levitate.
No.
Sounds like a lot of being, I don't know, buried alive feeling.
Well, and those are both like very strongly the power of suggestion.
Yes.
Very much like you feel like you're float. I personally prefer to stay on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to be buried alive.
No.
So, no interest in either of these options.
I mean, I want to jump out of a plane, but I don't want people trying to levitate me. There's a line.
There's a difference. So, and the power of suggestion really comes up strongly in most of these. Then we have dead man, take me to your grave.
This one sounds vaguely familiar.
Nope. No, thank you.
Have one person close their eyes while the other directs them to move their arms back and forth, gradually reducing the repetitions. The speaker chants, dead man, take me to your grave, until the other person's arms seemingly rise on their own. Again, the power of suggestion.
And you're going to lift your arms.
Yes.
Because you know that's what's supposed to happen.
Yes. Absolutely. Then we have Devil Face. This is more mirror magic. Stand in front of a mirror in a dark bathroom. This is a thing I already don't like to do. I do not like to look into mirrors in the dark. They creep me out.
I cover mirrors, thank you. I don't.
Right before midnight. There's another time that comes up.
Midnight is big, yeah.
Yep. Close your eyes and open them when the clock strikes midnight to witness a devil in the mirror. Or, a glimpse at your own poorly lit, terrified face.
Yes.
Which,
the older I get, the more that's...
You guys didn't see my face, but I made the face.
I think I know what face. And yeah, absolutely gonna terrify myself in the middle of the night because you forget how old you are sometimes, and then you're like,
oh.
Then we have Baby Blue, which is another power of suggestion. By yourself in a dark room, repeat Baby Blue, Blue Baby 13 times while cradling your arms and facing a mirror.
Again, I don't face mirrors in the dark.
After completing the chant, the sensation of holding a baby is said to manifest. So if you stand here with your arms like this,
you're going to feel like you're...
For 13 times of Baby Blue, Blue Baby, Baby Blue, Blue, your arms are going to get heavy.
Yeah, it's going to... Yeah, because you're holding it in a not natural position.
And if you're a 10 to 15-year-old, you may or may not have held a baby. So you're going to be like, oh, my arms are heavy.
We didn't say it was their baby. So
there was the baby in here. Whereas babies, they wiggle and squeak and do all kinds of stuff. I thought that one was weird. Never heard of. We're still in a lot of not heard of this territory. No. Then there's red door, yellow door, which is almost a hypnosis guided meditation thing. It's a hypnosis-based activity where one participant guides another into a trance-like state. The guide instructs the participant to visualize a yellow door and a red door leading to a mysterious mind palace. The participant explores the
Sherlock.
Right. Imaginary space while the guide asks questions about their surroundings. So basically, this is guided imagining.
I was going to say, this sounds very calm, safe place.
Yeah.
Which I go through EMDR therapy. And that's what you close the session out with is calm, safe place and visualizing a box that you put all the trauma into and lock it. And then you store it somewhere.
Guys do that all the time.
There's life for you all.
Yep.
But yeah, it's very much this felt like a school counselor therapist.
Yeah, that is
activity.
Literally conversations I've had with my therapist.
Yeah. And so I'm like, this is maybe the least harmful one, and it's
yeah, no. I don't have red door, yellow door. I have a picnic blanket in the redwood forest, but Ain't hard to see.
And it is free.
When he spit naked, I was distraught. Cat scratching game. This is the last one, and again, like if I want to get scratched by a cat, there are hella cats up in this bitch.
Yeah, no, I've got.
Lie on the floor with your head on another participant's lap. This is where it lost
Nope.
me. While they tell eerie stories about a cat and rub your temples. Once they're done, stand up and lift your shirt to see if there are any red claw marks from a summoned ghostly cat.
That's not a cat.
Right? Like that's if you have red claw marks on your body after
That's not a
looking
cat.
at the paranormal, it's not a cat.
I've experienced too much and seen too many ghost hunters things that's not a cat.
It's not a cat. So my cousins and I actually, when we did not, it was not the cat scratch thing. We would, like when we were all staying at my grandparents' house, scattered on every floor because there were a lot of us. My grandparents did not have a huge house. Scattered on every surface that you could have a kid sleep on. And we would do stuff like scratch each other's backs, and that would turn into like I'm gonna write. Well, when we were younger, it was I'm gonna draw a picture,
And then we're gonna write words because we did it at your house multiple times I stayed over there. Yeah.
We're write words on each other's backs, and we're gonna guess. There was no summoning of ghostly cats, though.
No, we weren't allowed to do that.
There was no summoning at all.
That's
it
the
was
devil.
a guessing game.
Mama said. Nope.
Anyway,
Nope.
so now we are at the games I did not know existed, and I've mentioned these.
The intense hide and seeks
really
kind of
intense
creeping me
hide and
out.
seeks. So, Krypton, have you ever played weird ass hide and seek?
Weird ass hide and seek.
Maybe don't answer that. I have phrased it poorly.
What's it called?
Okay.
Intense hide and seek.
Yeah, so like hide and seek, but with some sort of paranormal element.
Not really. I don't think so.
So there are two that I have, and they're pretty similar. And the midnight and 3 a.m. thing comes up again.
As it does.
So the first one is called the Midnight Man, and it's allegedly based on an old pagan punishment. This one at least admits. This one at least admits to dark roots.
I'll stop looking at you.
to deep roots in something. This is everyone writes their full names on paper, placing it in front of a wooden door. Harry Potter, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Sorry.
Did you put your name in the goblet?
Just made me think of that. Light a candle on top of the paper and knock on the door 22 times, which sounds like
That's
a lot.
oddly specific.
Like, and I can't think of any
would
association.
annoy anything. 22 knocks.
That's a weird. Like, I could not come up with any associations for the number 22 either.
And the
Other
ghost
than
is like,
it's
what do you want?
Right? So you do this just before midnight and try to time it so the final knock times up with midnight. Then blow out the candle and open the door to release the Midnight Man. Walk around the dark house with a newly lit candle until 3:33 a.m. If the candle goes out, the Midnight Man is close by. So you spend your time wandering around with this candle, avoiding the Midnight Man.
I'm years old and I kind of want to do this now because I don't have good self-preservation instincts.
So it's one of those that, okay, I have to say, because I have never been cautioned about these, have never heard of them, have never anything, the like intense hide and seek kind of games. I'm kind of like, maybe I want to try this, and maybe we'll have to. I don't annoy somebody.
If we do try this, you have to
try.
come back and tell them.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
It might happen.
Hold on. I got a question now. My question is, do any of you actually believe in ghosts or supernatural? That's
Yes.
Rosalie.
Yes.
Yes.
Unequivocally, yes.
I have had far too many experiences, and I think I can say that for just about all of us
Yeah.
accurately, to not. Um, do I have any unquestionable proof? No. Do I have a ton of experiences?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. Let's go with one experience from each of you.
Go ahead.
We were at a cemetery taking pictures, as one does, and I kept feeling something follow me around, and then literally felt fingers wrap around the back of my neck and grab me by the back of my neck.
Yeah, lovely paranormal experience.
It was great. Highly recommend.
You know, we were like, it was a full-on cemetery photo shoot for reasons. Actually, old podcast reasons. We've done this before. We have made it out of the closet.
We've made it out of the closet and into the spare room.
We made it all the way to the office.
We made it to an office.
I was there when that happened. Have had very few experiences in that cemetery, so I was surprised that somebody else did.
Yeah, but I'm sticky.
Very sticky.
No.
So let's see. I'm trying to like narrow it down to like a fun one because I've had some that are unpleasant. There was this one time we went ghost hunting. This clicking actually made me think of it. We went ghost hunting with some friends of ours. And we had some damaged audio because somebody kept clicking a cookie flashlight on and off. And so we didn't get a lot of good things. I heard the sigh.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this whole experience though, and it ended up, I can't remember, something happened to the video. We were in Coffeyville, Kansas, where the Daltons' last stand kind of thing, their last bank robbery was. And I was sitting at the spot where one of the Daltons had died. And he had a girlfriend that had made it into the papers. I can't even remember at this point what was notorious about her, but she was pale with dark hair and very with dark hair. Always have had dark hair. Unless I don't, I guess, to be fair. But we sat there with an EVP recorder that ended up messed up because of contamination from talking and clicky. But I sat by the spot where one of the Daltons died and had my hair played with the whole time I was sitting there. And
that's better than fingers around the neck.
Yeah, it was not an unpleasant experience. It was just
strange.
Yes. And the person that was sitting with me wasn't great at pointing a camera, but was asking a lot of questions, a lot of good questions, and we didn't get any of it on recording. None of the recording was good. It was sad. But I do have that experience.
Rose Lee also said, I used to live in a house that was built in the 1800s. So
yeah, that's full of
early 1900s for me.
Ghosts and echoes.
Well, my experience, the couple of them that I've had, I mean, I've felt a few things, but actually seeing something, it was shadow figures. I've seen 2 shadow figures, one at each of the theaters I worked at. One was kind of a hat man, looked like had a fedora. Now, there's somebody who was in the play who wore a fedora all the time.
He was on stage when this happened.
But he wasn't on stage. I was trying to find out how his shadow could be on stage and him not there. And I couldn't figure it out. There was no way. I mean, I'm the tech guy. I know where the lights are coming from. I know, where he should have been.
Well, and there were only 2 of us on stage, and neither one of us were shaped like the one person wearing that kind of hat.
Right.
A big, tall, bald guy and me.
That's one situation. The other one, I don't have anything. I mean, it's not my thing. Heavy metal's not my thing, but I don't have anything against it either. But the other theater we were at, we had live music, heavy metal bands. They just kind of kept coming in and out. They had their own equipment and stuff. And so that was on a Saturday night. I knew Sunday the whole place was going to be closed. So I went in to hang ceiling fans. I'm in there, and this whole place just feels. First, I started feeling like, bad thoughts. Got a bunch of bad thoughts, and I'm like, "This isn't me. I don't like this." So I shrugged it off. I'll say shrugged it off. I could explain later, but shrugged it off, and but then when the owner showed up, I told her, I said, "You got to cleanse this place out. There's something here." And she said, "Okay." So she says, "Walk with me." When she walked around the whole place praying, walked, all the way through the place, back to the door. And as she's finishing up this, we're standing at the door leading into the theater. And it's daytime. So, we got the doors open and there's light shining in from us. And I keep seeing this shadow dart across the back wall, opposite wall to us, one this way and that way, kept going back and forth. Now I thought maybe, and I keep looking behind me because I'm thinking, there's a car driving by and the lights hitting us and casting our shadow across those. But I keep turning around and looking, and there's no cars moving. This is a tiny town, downtown, you all know, Dewey, downtown, tiny town, Sunday morning. There aren't cars going through this street. So, and she said, "Yep, I see it." And as she finished her prayer, it darted one last time towards the back of the stage and was gone. The whole room, the weight lifted up in this whole place because of that. But those were my two visual experiences. I've got a ton of other feeling experiences. So yes, we all believe in ghosts and supernatural stuff.
Don't have a choice when you've seen it.
Right.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay, one more really intense hide and seek. This one is kind of all over the place. This is light a match in a dark bathroom after midnight, because everything apparently has to happen in a bathroom.
I mean, people light matches in bathrooms every day.
Right? All the time. So
we hope.
Close
Be
your eyes.
considerate.
Okay, then you close your eyes and visualize a prize, but we never go back to the prize, so I don't know what that's about. If you hear a moaning, that's dry bones. Dry bones.
Dry bones and moaning. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot there. And find a hiding spot and avoid dry bones until 3 a.m. or lose your soul. The choice is yours. So I don't know about that prize that you had to visualize. That's out the window. Now we're fighting for our soul.
Now we're fighting for our soul against moaning dry bones.
Yeah.
Moaning dry bones.
Yeah.
No.
The bones shouldn't be dry for the moaning.
No.
Anyway.
No one's moaning if it's dry. Sorry, I hate to break it to you.
So yeah, apparently you hide from the ghost of dry bones until 3 a.m. Not 3:33, just 3.
Just
for
3.
this one. There's a lot of midnight bathroom stuff. I shouldn't have phrased it that way, but there's a lot of do this in the which that's where a mirror is.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
mirror, enclosed space too, which increases the fear factor because it's a small space typically, and you're in there by yourself in the dark.
You're 10 to 15 years old, and you're with a bunch of other kids your age, and you're spooked, and you're having to hide from your parents. But like, what's a room you can definitely go be in, and nobody's gonna question it too hard? The bathroom.
Yeah. See, I will go around with a candle in the dark trying to avoid what's his name, but we're not messing with dry bones.
The Midnight Man?
The Midnight Man. I will hide from the Midnight Man. We're not messing with dry bones.
I'm not going to risk losing my soul after visualizing a prize. Like, I wanted to win the prize, and then I kept reading, and I'm like, wait.
Where's the prize?
I wanted the prize, not losing my soul.
Against moaning dry bones.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm going to... So, then that's the end of the really intense hide and seek ones. So then we come to the category of urban legends. Okay. Obviously there is Bloody Mary. So
I've done that one.
I have never done it, and I'm surprised I didn't do it by myself, honestly, because I did stuff like that. But like, one of my friends that lived down the street when I was like 10, like, comes home telling me that she was at a slumber party with a girl from her school, and she didn't do it, but the girl did, and then came out and had a big cut on her arm. And I was like, that's freaking scary.
Yeah.
And I still think about that. Like,
No,
what
I did do it by myself
Like,
because I was weird.
was this
Was
right? Was
was
was this self-harm, or was this
my first thought is that was self-harm.
an attack of some
Or
sort?
again, if it's leaving scratches on you, it's not a cat.
Right.
Or
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary. I did Bloody Mary by myself because I heard about it and I like being scared because I watched Silence of the Lambs by myself, home alone, when I was 12.
Right.
Because I had no supervision, and that started a long time of being obsessed with horror. Yes. And so, yeah, I tried Bloody Mary by myself. Nothing happened. And I was sadly disappointed.
Get a little spooked in the bathroom. Yeah. Because, again, you're in the bathroom. So there are a lot of variations of Bloody Mary with the same basic theme. And there are historical figures that are sometimes attached to the legend, like, Bloody, like Mary Queen of Scots. Elizabeth Bathory, whose name is not Mary.
No.
Also gets attached to it.
The Bloody Countess, though.
Yes. So
I have more thoughts about Elizabeth Bathory. I can go down a rabbit hole. We're not doing that.
It's okay. I'll add it to the list. But like,
it's going to be a TED Talk, just so you're aware.
So, it's always you're summoning a ghost of somebody, usually female, usually with a violent reputation. And I say reputation, not necessarily history. And then there's the Answer Man. This requires 10 people. I've never had a 10-person slumber party.
I don't like that many people.
Right? Each with a phone in hand. This is modern.
This is a modern one. We didn't have those.
So definitely not one we've ever played. Have everyone exchange numbers with the person to their left and simultaneously call that number. While most will encounter a busy signal, the goal of the game is to see if someone connects with the Answer Man.
You're going to connect with someone that's really pissed off that they're getting called by
at whatever
12-year-olds at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. You ask them a bunch of questions, it's not going to go well, and you're going to, best case scenario, you get hung up on. Okay, so I have one more. Do we have any other questions or thoughts about urban legend before I pull out the scary?
No.
Well, I will say I'm pretty sure Bella's already heard this. I don't know if I've ever told Krypton about it. Because there is the Candyman.
Yeah.
And I realized the Candyman is the character from a movie.
And it's also a character from a Christina Aguilera song.
Very
different Candyman.
Kind of there's also a Candyman reference in Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
thought you were a little Candyman.
So it pretty much comes directly from the movie. You stand in the dark in the bathroom again, because that's where the mirrors are. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think kind of come to that conclusion.
It's mirrors and enclosed spaces.
So you stand in the bathroom and you chant Candyman 3 times, and he comes through the wall and kills you or something, or he doesn't. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, I guess hopefully most of the time that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, that would be terrifying to have somebody just like bust through your wall like the freaking Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
And start slashing. Right. Well, what if I told you that actually happened?
Yeah. I know this story.
In 1987, Ruthie Mae McCoy was a resident of Chicago's dangerous Cabrini Green, which was a housing project. She called 911 on April 22nd of 1987, stating they're coming through the walls. The attackers entered through the bathroom cabinet mirror, a feature shared by adjacent units in the complex, and killed her. And of course, because she was in Cabrini Green, which is a low-income housing project, the police were slow to respond.
They
to
didn't take it
what
seriously.
they thought was a
And
crazy
also,
lady.
if you call the police and say there's someone coming through your walls, most of the time they're going to get a,
No, okay.
okay,
We'll send somebody to check that out.
get right on that.
Which I could go down a whole other rabbit hole, but like, you gotta pretend it's real or believe it until it's not. Not pretend it's real. Respond like it's real until it's not. But because it was the 80s, it was low income, predominantly black in Chicago. There was a slow response, and it was actually, I want to say it was several hours. I didn't look that part up, but I think it was several hours before she was found.
Yes. It was a while, and they went in and she was very dead.
And then they found out that there were some, like, it was like 3 guys, I think, were using these like the mirrors attached to each other through the bathroom walls that backed up to each other. And the guys were taking apart these mirrors and breaking into people's apartments and robbing them. Well, they didn't think she was home, and turned out she was.
Yeah.
And in the bathroom, and got
Yeah.
It didn't go well.
Handyman.
So that one
has some basis in reality.
The slumber party game, it's like Bloody Mary. But there is a thing that
most urban
happened.
legends have a root in something that actually happened, which
I grew up, and I know you did too. I don't know if Krypton heard about this, because I don't think his parents were here in Oklahoma when it was a splash in the news, because it happened in the early 70s. I grew up hearing a story of Girl Scouts getting murdered at a Girl Scout camp.
Yes.
And I thought it was a story they told you to, like, make you be careful when you go camping.
Yeah.
I did not believe anything happened.
Yeah.
As an adult, I did some research, and there were 3 Girl Scouts murdered. And it's probably something we're going to talk about on a future episode, because there is a lot there.
Yes.
And while it tiptoes hard into true crime, there are paranormal elements to it. But I know I spent my entire life thinking.
See, I actually knew it actually happened, but my dad was in law enforcement, so
which makes it different.
Which is why I wasn't really allowed to leave the house.
Scared of things.
Yeah. Things.
So, Girl Scout murders coming up eventually. It's not actually on my list yet, but it should be. Is that the last of it? Yep, that is the last of it. So that's all I have for Slumber Party games. I'm going to add Girl Scout murders to my list over here. Our next couple of topic options that I have jotted down, although we could go Girl Scout murders if we're feeling that.
That sounds wrong.
Are we feeling Girl Scout murders?
No. The answer is no.
So, our plans include all kinds of things. To talk about all kinds of things, from the paranormal to the abnormal to human behavior, because those things all overlap. Yeah. So I have alien abduction slotted for next, but
there will be no absinthe.
There will be no absinthe with our aliens this time. But I do have Bigfoot on the list too. Bigfoot gets his own episode. I'm not saying we won't talk about more cryptids, because we totally will, but there's a writing project in progress. We'll update you on that later. But Bigfoot is maybe an entire handful of episodes, really, because there's just so much there.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot with Bigfoot. But yeah,
There's a lot of big feet. All
there's
all over the-
well, there's Bigfoot legends everywhere.
yes,
It's
they're all over the country, from the Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest to the skunk ape in the deep south to the beast of Boggy Creek, like 4 hours from here in Arkansas. And I say the name of the town in Arkansas because I know I will say it wrong.
it starts with an F.
It does. Fouke.
Polk.
Fook.
Fook. Falk. Book. Um, like I said,
I don't know.
So, Bigfoot is literally all over the continental United States. And the stories range from lost primate to interdimensional being to alien.
Mm-hmm.
With Native American lore, early American lore. Bubba down at the gas station telling the whole Quickie Mart about how Bigfoot ate his ass. Or ate his ass. Depending on which Bubba you're talking to.
Jeez.
What? It's true. It's all out there. So the Bigfoot's handful. I almost said mouthful.
God.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Bigfoot is definitely gonna at least get its own episode 1, but maybe more.
I'm good with aliens or Bigfoot.
Okay. Not dead Girl Scouts. We're not good with dead Girl Scouts.
No, I don't really think
Say it like
anyone
that.
should be good with dead Girl Scouts, but we can talk about them.
Guys, there is so much.
There is a lot.
So much with that
I've
story.
done my own deep
Because
dive on that one.
there's true crime is kind of my thing. I mean, it's her thing, but like, I just more than the paranormal stuff, I have spent more time learning about crime and the court system.
All right. I got one more from
Okay.
Rosalie. I mean, if you're into that thing, Bigfoot can be a mouthful. LOL.
She's on board.
Target audience.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, I feel like we have a future reader
Mhm.
in our midst. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. We were talking about the intersection between true crime and the paranormal and the other abnormal stuff out there, because
There's a
overlap.
cross section there. Yeah.
There's overlap. And then I just started talking about dead Girl Scouts, but
As one does.
it was my example.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have anything else to add?
I don't think so.
I am at the end of my prepared
You
material.
didn't. I'm surprised you didn't really talk about Ouija boards as being a slumber party thing.
We didn't really deep dive Ouija boards at all.
Well, let's take a moment because we've got
time.
So here's the thing about Ouija boards. It is for me, I have never touched one, and I hate to be like, I'm so scared of them, because it's not, I am very much it is a commercialized, prepared, fully built gateway that you're opening up to who knows what. Because it is
It'd be the Vampire Lestat.
It could be the Vampire Lestat. Boy, my alarm was set for 4:15. It could be the Vampire Lestat. It could be something else. And opening your mind in a meditative state for something that is so widely and over such a span of time has been utilized, it just opens, creates a very clear, well-known, well-defined opening for all kinds of things to enter your life, your mind, your space. And I don't just mean the messages you get with the planchette. Like, well, and talking boards, talking letters,
Mm-hmm.
that style of divination was done with before, was it Parker Brothers, Milton Bradley,
I don't know.
whoever made it into
Whoever commercialized it.
whoever made it into a board game way before that.
I want to
People,
say it was Milton Bradley, but I might be wrong. I'd have to look that up.
there people were writing letters on paper,
Yeah.
using tiles, things like that, and using a glass before anybody ever thought about a planchette. So there's like a whole ass movie series that involves the woo woo of the planchette, but it was a shot glass
Yeah.
before it was a planchette.
Okay. Rosalie said, I've heard of stories of persons summoning a demon named Zuzu.
The Zuzu.
I have heard about, yep.
Yep.
Very specifically, there was
a serial killer.
Yep. And there was a thing with the planchette or whatever they were using with the talking board going back and forth between the Z and the U, and it being the Zuzu, like.
Okay, wasn't that?
They talked about it on an episode of Ghost Somethings.
Bailey Sarian's covered it too.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Ghost Hunting Show. I'm not going to say their name on here right now because they don't promote me. So, but yeah, there was a ghost hunting show that talked about it. Isn't that the same one that they had in the Exorcist?
Well,
I don't.
So
because
somebody talked about using a Ouija board in the Exorcist house, like the house that.
I'm talking about the movie for just a second.
Okay.
The Exorcist, the whole thing supposedly, from what I've heard, because I've never actually seen it, and I guess that's something that's going to have to happen at some point.
Oh yeah.
But in the Exorcist, I believe the whole thing started from somebody using a Ouija board.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
I've seen it several times. I've also read the book.
Is this
Pazuzu?
Yeah.
And this is the one that they're talking about too. The same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So it's where is that on the board? Like the ZU, where are those on the board? Like when you're looking at a Ouija board, where's that at? Because it's so famous, made famous or infamous by the movie. Is it a real thing? Is it easy for somebody to fake?
Let's pull up an image. So the Z is all the way on one side and the P is completely opposite.
And the U is.
The U is kind of in the middle.
It's just Z. It's just
So you're
ZU,
kind of going
ZU.
from the middle to the end, to the middle to the end, to the middle to the end.
I mean, I've heard of this too, but how easy would it be to fake that? How easy would it be for somebody who wants to say? And I'm not saying, Rosalie, if this has happened to you, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about anybody who's ever come across this. There's people out there who want these little attachments. Oh, we got ads, it says.
Oh no. We're gonna wait a minute until the ads are done.
I don't even know when they're done.
Oh no, an ab.
An ab.
I guess let me know. Let me know when the ads are done so I don't. Because she's been getting ads this whole time.
Sometimes it's Zuzu and sometimes it's Zozo. Your child. Okay. No.
Okay, yeah, there's Zuzu, and then there's Pazuzu, which is
Yeah.
completely different.
There
rabbit
are
hole.
people who have associated the two.
Mhm.
Or like stated maybe they're the same thing. I don't think anybody's found a definite connection. Do we know if we're done with ads yet?
I don't know yet. I
Okay.
just said let me know when the ads are done, and you're back. Because I don't want to just.
I have more Ouija board stuff too.
You got it pulled up?
Yep.
Okay. I got nothing so far, so. I got buttons over here where I could push and start ads, but now they've got this deal. Okay. All right, she's back. She's back.
Okay. So I looked into it a little bit more so that I'd knew what I was talking about.
That's always helpful.
Right? So it is apparently a phenomenon that's come up so much that there's like a whole thing about, I mean, there's like multiple internet accounts on it, and it inspired a movie, but it also is commonly associated with this malicious possession or haunting experiences going back all the way to the 50s. The Zuzu phenomenon, obviously Ouija boards.
Ouija boards have been around for forever.
And in the 20s and 30s, to have a seance was like pastime.
Yeah.
It wasn't a spooky, scary thing that people were doing.
It was just...
And the Ouija board was made, well, the commercialized Ouija board was made to facilitate facilitate that and make money off of it.
You can have your own seance at home.
Yeah.
Except there are Ouija board rules.
Yeah.
Never use it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds
don't
good.
do anything with the paranormal alone. I don't
Right?
recommend
It's a
it.
bad idea. Always close the board after use.
Tell it goodbye.
Never
leave.
use the
Tell it to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Never use the board in your own home. So you go up to somebody else and be like, I'm gonna talk to the devil in your bedroom. Like, what?
Can we borrow your bedroom? No, it's the bathroom. We have to borrow your bathroom.
Yeah, we need to use your bathroom.
Because you got to do it in front of a mirror. I mean, what if Bloody Mary wants to join?
Yeah. No, we've got to go summon demons in your bathroom. It's better than doing coke. I don't know.
And then, but do not use the board while sick or in a weakened state.
No, like I said, sorry.
Go ahead.
I've used Ouija board before, and I don't think I've had any negative attachments from it. But we also followed the rules.
Right. I think if a thing has rules, it might be a good idea.
You gotta go away, and you gotta tell it to go away, and you gotta say goodbye. Otherwise, yeah.
Close that portal.
Yeah.
Well, and back to your whole, at least my opinion on the whole summoning demon Zuzu. I think that because that was in a movie, and I think because some people
it really took on a life of its own on the internet. A lot of things did.
Well, and there's some people who want that attachment or want that, I don't know, that self-importance, and whether or not they actually were contacted, this is all they know because it's out there, and they'll just tell you that that's what they did, and they may not have actually done it. So as far as that's concerned, I mean, that's what I think could be it. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying it's been so popularized.
We get into a little bit of the mass hysteria aspect of it.
Right. Well, we got another one too when we're done with this.
Hasbro. Hasbro
Hasbro is the one.
owns the trademark on the Ouija board. There are other talking boards made by other companies, but Hasbro owns the trademark for specifically the Ouija board. Do with that what you will. Okay,
we
what's
got
our
another
other
one.
question?
Egg. It
Yes.
says, do people just not care to follow the rules, or is it too difficult for them? Oh, let me start this one.
Okay, go for it.
So here's what happens. You decide, I'm going to do a Ouija board. I want to talk to somebody dead. Now, a bunch of people sitting around the table, they got their hands on the planchette and it's floating around. They start to realize that they're not the ones doing it. They get freaked out. They've opened this door and they get freaked out and they run away. Do they close it? No. Does the thing sit there and he's like, hey, I thought we were talking here. Anyways, I think what happens is people don't expect anything to happen. And then when it does, it scares the shit out of them. And so they forget to close the door. They forget to tell the thing, okay, good night, and get the hell out.
Leave a Furby on its back.
Yeah. So that's they just forget to do that, and I believe that's why most of the time that's where that comes from. Go ahead.
I think a lot of times people think, especially people who don't take the paranormal seriously, or they only kind of believe in it, or they don't believe in it at all. They're like, these rules are optional. Like, well, this is not even real.
It's not going to happen to me. Nothing bad's going to happen to me.
And I think I don't think it's even real is a lot less committed than I don't believe in this and I don't accept it. And so without that firm no, you kind of just, you don't care, and then you leave yourself open.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to get a Ouija board now.
Oh, I'm so scared of them.
I don't know about that. I mean, okay. I listen to all kinds of things about the paranormal, and I think that there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and if you pay attention to those things, then you should be fine.
Yeah.
If you do the right thing, you should be okay. But if you're even slightly hesitant, that's a door.
Don't do it. No.
The door. The door you tried to close, it looks like a glass door, but it's not. There's no glass there. You're leaving that crack, that opening for it. And
so we have to go to somebody else's house with the Ouija
we got to go
board?
borrow somebody's bathroom.
Are we? My mother's doing.
Oh God.
Mom.
So
tell her we're contacting vampires.
Why does it have to be vampires? That's what
she said. That's what she said.
Why were there vampires?
Why were there vampires?
It's like, we told you, lady. We told you. You're not going to want to see this movie.
Should we explain that?
Maybe.
So, go for it.
And I will totally. I got this. Let me start.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'll join you all in what? With the egg said it. I'll join you all with the and you don't have to highlight the next one. Just refine what you're saying there. Egg. Rosalie says we can have her Ouija board. LOL.
So
where do you live? Never mind. You don't have to tell us that. Tell us that in private.
If you haven't seen the movie Sinners, I think you should.
Highly recommend.
It's a good movie. It's in a lot of different ways. It's a very good movie. However, my very conservative mother, who hasn't seen a horror movie since Jaws scared her, really wanted to see Sinners because of all the press and buzz about it.
And because Michael B. Jordan thanked God in his Oscar speech.
And
that's really cool.
And that really that really got her attention. And I'm like, are you sure? Because it's a good movie, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
She started this with me too, of I need to watch that movie, and I was like,
I don't think
I
that's
don't-
gonna go the way you think it is.
Like, I don't think that's a you movie. That's a Grave and Bella movie.
Okay, Egg clarified. She said, "I will join you all in a Ouija board game in the bathroom."
All right. We'll summon demons in somebody's bathroom.
Yeah, Sinners was a good movie.
Yeah.
It took a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of horror, but it wasn't that.
Well, so
I don't know. It wasn't
all-
that bad.
when I like a movie, I tend to make everybody else watch it. This is why some of these people in this very room have seen things like Phantom of the Opera and Earth Girls Are Easy, and
And what I'm the same way, which is
Yeah.
why people in this room have seen the movie
Fresh.
Fresh.
It's the
Oh,
one with
Yeah,
the
no,
cannibals.
No,
yeah, it's
Mhm.
the one with the cannibalism.
I saw it. Didn't. Not my thing.
Okay, so some of us
The
cackled through
people
that
prosciutto.
The people prosciutto. Some of us cackled through it. Some of us were not amused. Anyway,
Some of
so
us just looked at Sebastian Stan. I'm
I was
not
all
gonna lie.
like, I was all for like, let's all watch Sinners. It's really good. Like, I watched it by myself, but it's really good. I will totally watch it again.
No, she wanted me
Oh.
to watch it. She wanted Krypton to watch it.
Yeah.
But
And so then I hear that my mom wants to watch it. I'm like, oh, this is happening. So I was like, you want to watch it? I want to watch it again. They haven't seen it. Let's just all watch it together. So we did
as a family,
as a
Okay.
family.
This is not totally personal, but Egg said she highlighted it, so I'm gonna say it. Maybe we could open a door to talk to Grandpa, getting his side of the story.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
That's a thought.
Yeah. Well,
We could go do it in Grandma's bathroom.
at the home,
Yeah. Home.
we're gonna go. We're here. We're gonna talk. I walk in. We're here. I'm gonna talk to Dad. She'll be like, "What? Just stay out of this room." Walk in the bathroom.
Summoning demons in your bathroom. Because I ate Taco Bell. Stay away. Stay away. Yeah, no.
so we made her very conservative mother watch
Who?
Sinners.
Got scared by the body floating up in Jaws, and she was done with horror after that. So she watched the vampire movie with us.
When it first started, I don't understand why you guys keep referring to this as a horror movie. And like,
You
hang
will.
on.
Just keep watching. And she's like, I don't understand why there needed to be vampires. I was like, because it's a vampire.
It's a
movie.
vampire movie.
It's really not. It's a movie about music and the magic in music and how music can transcend and like stretch beyond everything.
Yes,
But also
Beyond
there
time
are
and space,
vampires.
it's music and vampires.
Well, and when you have a gift like that, it tends
Mm-hmm.
to draw stuff to you,
Yes,
good and
Hence
bad.
the sticky.
Yep.
The term sticky really means somebody who has some sort of connection
and things get drawn to
to
them.
the paranormal and
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
I am not sticky. Stuff leaves
Which I
me
think
alone.
that links into the writing thing
Mhm.
because that's where I create, and
Mhm.
things are just like, hey,
Yeah.
or they grab me by the neck in the cemetery,
It's like no.
and then follow me home and cross the salt line, which was a whole other thing.
It's like we gotta. You broke a rule. Stop.
Mhm.
But yeah, no. That's the term sticky. Definitely plays into both the gift talked about in that movie and other people who have those gifts. They take a lot of different shapes. But
All right. Well, we're sitting at over hour and a half.
Yep.
We landing this plane.
I think we are
We've
landing
covered
it.
all the things,
Okay.
and then some.
All right.
Yes.
So what's our plans for next week?
I think
Or are we doing it less than are we doing not like less than a week? Are we doing it every week? Are we doing this every other week? What do you
I
want to do?
mean, so far I think we're down for weekly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've got aliens, Bigfoots, and Girl Scouts on the list, which is a weird combination. And
Oh my.
we're
Aliens, Bigfoot, Girl Scouts. Oh my.
It's happening again.
Why do I hear George Takei say, "Oh my"?
So one of those three things I think will be coming at everybody next week.
Okay.
Bigfoot could be coming at you next week. Yep, that's what she said.
I think that's the note we end on, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Well, hold on. You can't just buy me.
Oh. Well, I can buy you.
So, yes, please. What? I don't even know. I don't even know what that means.
Yes, please.
I don't know. I have stuff coming up. Tuesday, I'll be on playing Elite Dangerous. I don't know if I'm going to be on to play with Tango. I haven't talked to Tango at all this week, so I don't know if I'll be streaming later a game. And I am going to play us out with an AI. I worked on a song and it played at the beginning. I don't know if you got it, but if you wouldn't mind, just hanging around listening to that when we end, and I'll have it playing then too.
It's very cool.
I don't mind Bigfoot coming after me, LOL. That was Rosalie. What about
Rosalie?
before you?
We're gonna be friends.
So on that note, we will catch you all next time. Have a good night.
Standing on the edge of reality, sleepwalk toes on a paper thin ledge. Every thought like a moth in a jar, wings beating cracks in the glass. Looking at a hole in the air, breath held tight in my teeth. All the rules peel off like paint. All the names fall off my grief. I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of what I am, on the edge of what I'll be. I look into the void, and the void looks back at me. Yeah. Shadows twitch under my skin, crawl slow up the walls. Every scream's just a distant cousin of the echo in my skull. Howlers sing in a language that tastes like metal and snow. Ghosts fade through my fingers, taking every place I could go. I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of what I am, on the edge of what I'll be. I look into the void, I look into the dark till the dark looks back at me. Red eyes burning in the black, like they know what I can't see. On the edge of who I was, on the edge of who I'll be. I look into the void, and the void looks back at me. Standing on the edge of reality. Whisper, are you still me? The abyss just breathes, then softly hands my gaze back to me.